What's up everybody, it's Megan with Project Freya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, first and foremost, go ahead and say it. Go ahead, it's fine. It's not pink. I might or might not be going back. I don't know. It's yet to be decided. This is not the final product. This was just, I did my hair earlier and didn't want to kill all of it, so it's going to rest for a little bit. But now that that's out of the way, welcome back to our monthly streaming with anxiety updates. This is the summary of March 2021. So, first of all, I wanted to talk about something I had mentioned in the last monthly update, which was the 12-hour stream for my birthday. I wanted to thank everybody who stopped in and supported me that day. It was a wonderful stream. I can't wait to do another like it, and just thanks. We have a few things to touch on today. Not any huge changes really, but just kind of catching you up on where I've been, what I've done, things of that nature. Something we talked about in last month's video is that I had become overwhelmingly concerned with my view count. Having reviewed all the statistics, February of 2021 is my worst month since I started streaming. I lost a very large number of followers and my view count had practically died. There were a few factors involved in that. Two of them were game selections, which that will happen. Of course, you always want to play what you want. Like, realistically, if you're not having fun, people are not going to stay. But there are games that when you set a certain standard, example, you're only going to play horror games. You play a lot of horror games. If you go play Stardew Valley, for example, people are gonna leave. I'm sorry, the dogs are being silly as is per tradition. Along with the things I had mentioned in last month's video about my attitude and my overall concern with view count versus interacting with the chat that I did have. Since then, I did show you can turn off your viewer count in OBS. I have done that for the past month and it has honestly been quite a relaxed month for me. I get a summary at the end of the night that shows how many people I had viewing me. I do tend to check at the end of the night to see if there's anyone there, just to see if I should do a raid or not. But otherwise, I keep it to a complete minimum, checking only here or there to make sure nothing's amiss, as I only have one moderator. You do want to check every now and again just to make sure you aren't being view botted or things like that. But with view count for the most part out of my brain and the focus being on interacting with chat and playing the games that I enjoy, I have noticed once again the improvement that I was looking for. I know in the last video I mentioned that I had picked up Valheim and was having a lot of fun playing that with some people, but had noticed that I had become quite consumed with the in-game and the conversation I was having with those people I was playing with that I detached from my stream chat. After reviewing the statistics, it looks like my biggest loss in followers ever was during my Valheim gameplay. This is something that tells me that either people aren't interested in watching me play Valheim, or I become the type of streamer people don't want to watch when I play the game. That might be why, if you are one of my Twitch followers, you noticed I haven't streamed the game lately. Take data like that only so far. If you genuinely just enjoy playing Valheim and you want to stream it and you don't care if you lose followers, then by all means. But if you are interested in growing a community and staying involved with your chat, keep an eye on things like that. Notice patterns. Is there a game where you tend to detach from your viewers? Maybe not play that while you're live. Anyway, that's where I am. I cut out a game that started a toxic behavior in myself, and I honestly have picked up DBD again. This time I am strictly focused on having a good time in Dead by Daylight. I've mentioned in the past was my primary game for quite a while before I stopped playing. I have picked it up again and it has again become my primary game, and it has been a lot of fun. Not focusing on the views and just having fun in the game, have noticed, like I said previously, a big improvement again. I'm not getting angry when things aren't going my way because I'm trying to impress chat. I'm just having a good time. The last thing I wanted to touch on from previous videos was my goal from last month was to start doing more community nights. And we did. We've done Jackbox games, we had an Among Us night, we even played Kill Your Friends in Dead by Daylight. Bonk! I'm gonna hook you. I'm so sorry. I love you. Please don't be angry.
It's okay. You have a very nice feather collar.
We've hunted ghosts together in Phasmophobia. It really has brought me closer together with my audience, and yeah, community nights are probably my favorite things to do. Not so much are you gonna find new people coming in. I mean, you might, if somebody sees that there's a community who actively does things with their community, they might be interested in joining it. But what I've noticed is it's really just a good time with those already in my community, which that's what I live for. Advice and action point for this month. My bit of advice, more to myself than anyone else, is remembering the importance of taking off from stream. If you are like me and content creation is your primary hobby / job, it is easy to let it overtake your whole life, because to an extent it will. You will always be on social media. You will always be looking for new content ideas or thinking of new content ideas or making new content. But it is important to remember, specifically when it comes to streaming, that if you wake up and depression is kicking your ass, you take that day to yourself. If it's mild, and you really just want to be cheered up by your chat, maybe. Although I would really suggest you stick to Discord. Because say you're having one of those bad days and nobody comes into your stream, what's that going to do? It's going to make your day worse. But what I would suggest, ignore the guilt. It's not a regular thing. But if you're sad or anxious or just too much, and you need a day, take it. Because you making bad content because you're upset is only gonna drive people away. And then you're gonna feel worse afterwards than you would have if you had just taken the day. So that is my big piece of advice. Remember, that attitude that corporate America has instilled in you, that taking off days are bad, and you're a bad employee, and how could you do this to the company? Get that out of your mind. You are a business owner. You must care for your business. You are the business. Take a day. My preaching is over on that point, but I kind of liked that I threw in a goal into last month's video, so I want to put a little bit of a goal into this one. I have tons and tons of goals, and I could spew them all day, even though they're not really all SMART goals. But 2 things I would like to do. One is pretty easy. I just want to come up with some better channel point redemption ideas, which, if you don't know what those are, when you watch a stream on Twitch, you earn points. You can then spend those points on things the streamer has decided in their little shop. I really think I could do a little bit better with my selections, and I want to work on those. My second goal, which is not really a SMART goal, but is just where my mind is focused, is I'd really like to make some better YouTube content. I feel I've let YouTube kind of become that thing where, oh, my Tuesday, I have to sit here and edit on Tuesday. I want to enjoy the content again. I was really starting to enjoy making dog content for you, like the popsicles and taking Freya to Petco. So if that is something you like to see, let me know, because I really love to make it. Otherwise, I would just like to improve the quality of my YouTube content and stop making it kind of like a chore and get back into that enjoyment of it. So, like I said, not really a tangible goal, just kind of a feeling, but the better channel point rewards, just gonna go through and make better ones. and give me your ideas, actually, for any YouTube content you'd like to see and for channel points redemptions you think would be pretty cool. Leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to see your ideas. Yep, this one was pretty short and sweet, but, you know, just keep on keeping on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get this to 100 subscribers so that we can get a custom URL and not this. But I will see you guys next month for the monthly updates, but next week for some more Prime YouTube content. Have a good one. Love you all. Bye-bye.